apologize. So hopefully that got in. I'll have to take... But this is something, this stupid password system for Nintendo game down, so you can just do A3, B2, C2, C3, D1, D... And keep powering through. But yeah, okay. Sorry if you keep seeing that. This is just obnoxious, this password system, and games like Metroid and Castlevania and whatnot were just even worse. They were so freaking terrible. Okay, so we are going to continue on here. Here we go. Moving on. We've defeated Flashman, so let's see. Flashman. We're gonna do Woodman here, and once again use the Metal Blade. It really is not that exciting when you have just a ridiculously stupid OP weapon. So here we go. We are going to take on Woodman stage here, and I think if I remember right, you have to hold the start button to get the birds to come out. No, it's not working. I saw it when I did one of the challenges or something like that, where they had the birds flying by. So powering through, these rabbits, they'll shoot little carrot missiles out of their stomachs or their wieners. And this was the game that introduced these bats. These bats are a staple in like every single Mega Man game after this. They just had tons of them. Defeat the wolf that shoots out the big puffy Cheetos here. I know that there's people, when they do speedruns of this game, if they do like glitch assisted speedruns, they will sorry, I got distracted by my phone here. It's all good. Thank you, Izong, for doing the quality checks for me. I'll have to double check what was going on there and see if I can combine these videos once I get them uploaded. But there's a glitch on that bottom part there where people will kind of like zip through the top of the stage. Ooh, I am blowing up here. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Maybe I can farm some of these birds and whatnot for some health. Or I'll just fall into the pit, which I don't want to do. Ooh, that's what I want. That's what. Ooh, I want that too. And the other one disappeared. Damn. Nah. I was tempted. Use Metal Man. Ooh, a little bit. Dang it. I don't know why why these items are disappearing so frickin' fast. Go figure. Alright, come on, you stupid birds. Whatever. We're just gonna go in. Oh, I'm not even fighting them yet. That's right, I have to get through the bottom jungle part. So, there's a chance to get more health. There we go. I was getting a little ahead of myself, it seems. And, aw. Whatever. I'm not dealing with you. You robot Bugs Bunny reject. Now we get the Roadrunners coming in. And I think for the most part, they'll just kind of jump over you. Some of them will be kind of kamikaze and run into you, but for the most part, they all just kind of jump right ahead over you. Okay, so once again, using Metal Man. really, he's just so stupidly overpowered. I'm probably gonna die here. Woodman is legitimately tough just because he throws things in a pattern that's hard to dodge. But maybe not. Okay. So once again, I reserve to the fact that this game is going so much smoother than Mega Man 1 did. So I'm happy for that. Anyways, we get our Leaf Shield now, and that means we get to go to Airman stage. I think in terms of the stream here today and whatnot, depending upon the time and how I'm feeling, we'll probably get, we'll definitely get through all the Robot Masters here and whatnot. If I can beat it in one night, that'd be awesome. If I can do that within a appropriate time frame, that'd be sweet. But we will have to see here. I think I'm also going to have to accept the fact that I need to upgrade my internet connections if I'm going to want to do some streaming here. I think having multiple devices connected to one connection is not going to be really in the best interest for me, which means shelling out more money to stupid CenturyLink and whatnot for their internet packages. But whatever, I could benefit from some faster internet. It is time to upgrade now that all these devices in the world are requiring, damn it, are requiring such technical terms would it be, but there's definitely a heavy load on the Wi-Fi in my household here. Skip over that part pretty quickly. Now we get to deal with more of these appearing heads. He's like, I know they're some sort of Japanese name. For the life of me, I can't remember the actual name of them though. And this is Mega Man 2 though. Like, small, obnoxious enemies are like the bulk of this game. It's not like really big guys, you know. We don't really have those ginormous, like, spring, jumpy, bullshit things. I see somebody else join the stream. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We are doing a playthrough of Mega Man 2 here, so if you watched anything on my Mega Man 1 playthrough, this one is going 60 times better. More than 60, I'd say, aside from my stream kind of crashing halfway through. But so be it. So finally, we get to use a weapon that's not Metal Man. Shocking. We get to use the Leaf Shield. How leaves destroy something that's a giant fan and spits out tornadoes is beyond me, but whatever. He's just so weak against it too. Like, 2 hits and he's dead. That's bonkers. I know there's another pretty, like, famous glitch that you can do in this stage too, where you can, like, bypass the boss room and then you'll go to a bunch of different, like, areas that weren't intended to be seen in the game or some shit like that. Oh, flashing red screen. It means it's time for another item. We are going to get item number 2, which is a rocket-propelled pad or something that you can stand on to zoom across the screen. It's kind of annoying that they never showed you, like, what these items were. You kind of had to, like, putz around with it, but maybe that is a cool thing too. You go out and experiment and play with them. So we've got items 3 and 2 flying right along here. Just need to put the cap back on my soda here. And we are going to move to stage select, where now we are at the 3, like, most obnoxious robot bosses left. But we're going to jump right to Crash Man. And I'm still going to try to do that, get the birds on the screen trick. Maybe it's the jump button. Yeah, there it is. So instead of stars flying by, we've got itty-bitty birdies, which is fitting for this stage because they just hammer you with them at certain points during the end. And like I said in Airman stage, this is just the epitome of Mega Man 2. Little, obnoxious enemies just buzzing around your fucking head. Come on. And if you don't kill them, like, soon enough or in the right ways, they slowly move at you. It's just impending doom just coming right at you. Ugh. And who can forget the classic Me tools? Those were in pretty much every Mega Man game, I think. There's a great video on YouTube where somebody made, like, the indestructible Me tool, and they had Mega Man don, like, every single weapon in the game ever created. They even made 8-bit versions of the weapons from 7 and 8. And then they updated the video again when Mega Man, ooh, I'm gonna get that. Oh, can I catch up to it? Yeah. Oh. Ugh. So in Mega Man 9 and 10, ooh, I should really get that too. Like, that's just way too tempting to pass up. Maybe I will cheese pass. Oh, I don't have item number 1, so never mind. I cannot just make my own little platforms to get up there. But yeah, they updated it with Mega Man 9 and 10, and had those weapons going up against it. It's a pretty funny video. Alright, here we go. So a lot of people will sit and just try to fight these things off, which is fine, you can do it, but I prefer to be a little bit lazy. Just throw on the leaf shield and watch as they run into you and die. But they do have these annoying elevator platforms in Wily's castle later on, and it's definitely not as easy to to just do that. I really don't get the purpose of that long stretch when it was just the little barrel boss here, or this. Like, this just seems unfinished to me, and don't get me wrong, I freaking love this game and all these characters and whatnot and how they redid everything, but this is very reminiscent of Mega Man 1. You're just climbing, and you're not seeing anything. It's just empty space, it's filler. Like, you could have made some challenge jumps there, you could have had a 1-up, you could have had an E-tank, you could have, and then right here, oh, we'll make some challenge jumps, and we got a little Me tool, and okay, oh, dang it, usually I'm way back. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's my karma for talking shit. Okay, so working our way up here. Let's fight you again, you little bastard. Come on, open up. Oh, maybe I can get him to pop open here. There we go. So yeah, they could have, like, that little area down below, they could have done something like that with it, but instead we just leave it blank, or like right here. I don't understand it. So here's where having the metal blade somewhere in the stage is gonna be crucial, because these birds are gonna come by and they're just gonna come at you ruthlessly if you're not careful. So having a weapon that can shoot in multiple directions, but more specifically up, is a big help here, because those birds just, they swarm on you. They knew exactly what they were doing with this part. And hats off, it's well done. It makes you think a little more outside the box. So there's an E-tank. If I had item number 1, I would go down there and get it, but I'm not sweating it right now. These guys, I think these have to be my favorite, like, mini enemies from the game. Just the absurdity behind a robot that had to, like, crank their own, like, a propeller thing to take off and fly, and then they don't even fly that far, is pretty funny to me. Alright, so we equip our air shooter, air blaster, whatever it is, and we have Crash Man who, oh, I missed him. Usually I get him on the first jump, but a couple shots with tornadoes to the face, he's dead. I suppose you could use Airman on those, the ladders with the birds and all that good stuff, but they take so long to get out of your blaster and get up there that it's not as effective, I think. And there you go. You know, the Nintendo was limited with how many colors you could have, so they had to get creative, and you got salmon as a suit color. You know, Electric Man gave you gray and yellow. Why they couldn't go with that again, I don't know, but whew, that's rough. So now we'll move on to Quick Man. We'll make the birds come up again. Ha ha ha. And we'll deal with the frustration that is Quick Man's level. So here though they challenge you. Hey, use your items that you got. So we'll do that. So we jump up and we use item number 3. And we get the 1-up. Go whipping by the toothpaste monsters. This level 2 doesn't have too many just actual physical enemies in it. They just have more level traps like that built into it. And yeah, it sucks that I missed out on all that, but who cares? Whoa! Whole bunch of people joined the stream here. Hey, welcome everybody that's joined in. We are doing a playthrough of Mega Man 2 here. I've whipped through pretty much all of the Robot Masters, working on Quick Man right now, and after Quick Man we will get to Heat Man. And a couple people left, that's all good, no worries. We'll see if I can get through this. I've had plenty of practice doing those challenges to whip through this as fast as I can, and I've actually gotten pretty solid at it now without having to use Flash Man. If I can get through it without having to burn my flash stopper, that would be awesome. Welcome to the next person that joined the stream here. Thanks for joining. Damn it! That one always kind of gets me. I think I'm going to just say screw it and use Flash Man, because otherwise I'm going to be here all night dying on that one little part. And if you don't believe me that I've gotten through it without Flash Man, watch some of the challenge videos that I've uploaded. I was successful in getting through it. Craig's challenge doesn't even give you the option to be able to use Flash Man. So I'm going to go over here because I know I can refill the flash stopper with this. What kind of sucks though is like you don't have the option of turning this on or off. It just happens. And oh boy, I may have screwed myself here. I hope not. No, I'm good. Okay. We made it through, but now what sucks is I don't have Flashman's ability for Quick Man here. Oh, unless I can beat this and I can get a little bit of my flash stuff back here. Ugh. Nope, it just disappeared. Well, that's alright. We're gonna have to do this, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and just kind of grind it out. But if you've never played through this before, Flashman will drain half of Quick Man's health as he's frozen in the air. So here we are with our awesome lake, light orange, salmon-colored suit, about to drop some crash bombs. Maybe I can lure him into getting hit. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot it that way. Oh, didn't mean to do that either. Fat thumbs, sorry. I am going to use an E-tank just because I don't really want to die here, because Crashman's weapon gets burned up so quick. There we go. And I just got the update. The battery on my phone is dying. Oh no. Could be worse. So we got through Quick Man there. Not as bad as I thought it would be. And we will get item number 1 now, which is the floating pads with the helicopters on the bottom. Oh no, I was wrong. Shadow the Hedgehog. I hate the challenge. Yeah, they some of them are just freaking brutal. Thanks Shadow for joining the stream and commenting. Love having you here, but yeah, have you played through all of the challenges yet? Have you gotten through all of them, or where are you at? I would love to know, because so far they're not too bad. They're a little unforgiving with the time that they have on there, in which they was pretty brutal, but you know, actual like frustration of getting through them hasn't been too bad yet. But I do see more towards the end you have like every single robot from 1 through 6 that you have to fight against with no items, so it's a straight up like street brawl with just the Mega Buster. So Heatman stage, not crazy intense on... I'm at the last challenge? Okay. So hey, I was wondering this. I think that's the all Robot Master rush with no weapons. So if you die, do you just go back to the Robot Master that you were fighting and you just get all your health back? I was curious to know what that's like. And I assume the all blocks challenge is all of the like block mazes that they've put in the game. You just don't get any of the items to help you out, which I'm not looking forward to that at all. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess in some ways then it's a little more forgiving. Fuck, yeah, that didn't work out. So I guess that's kind of forgiving, but yeah, that is going to be just a pain in the ass to try to get through. We're probably going to have I'll probably do that just for giggles. I'll probably do that on a live stream, just to see like how frustrating it is and the hilarity of it. Now, I'm kind of like torn on what I need to do here. There we go. Usually I can make it through that area a little bit quicker, but these things are just a perpetual pain in my ass. There we go. So these block mazes, they're not too bad. They're not throwing anything at you that's out of the norm, and it is kind of nice that you can use Crashman's ability to just blow through it, literally. But now that we have item 2, I'm not dealing with that nonsense at all. We're just gonna ride the rocket-powered surfboard across. And I didn't do it low enough to get the 1-up, but no biggie. Whatever. And we get the Sniper Joe armor, and we'll take him out real quick, see if we get some health. No, don't even need those, really. It seems like every Mega Man game has at least one fire or flame-based boss, which, that's alright. It gets a little repetitive, though, because you do Fireman, Heatman, there's a Flame Man later on. How many variations of fire can you fight against? But Heatman's pretty cool. He looks like a big Zippo lighter. And his weapon, and he, you know, on a good day, he will take you out. He's kind of kamikaze with that flame streak that he does. So Heatman, he gives you probably the coolest colored suit in the game. You get the like maroon and gold. Maybe I'm a little partial to it because I'm a Golden Gopher alum, but they don't even show you how awesome it looks. It's like, oh hey, guess what? You need item number 1, so we're gonna show you the red and white suit again. Whoop-de-doo. So, okay, Dr. Light. Oh, they do show it to you, so you're like, oh man, 2-tone colors. And the neat thing with Heatman, too, is it introduced the ability to charge your weapon, which was brand new for the series. I think a lot of people liked that ability to have a stronger blast, so they introduced that in Mega Man 4. Mega Man 3, we got the slide, though. Super helpful feature. Alright, so Dr. Wily's castle. We finally get to see the castle now, or one of the many variations of it, unlike Mega Man 1, where it was just went through progressive stages. And this music, I know I gloat a ton about the music in the Mega Man games, but this is just some phenomenal frickin' music. Just incredible. So you got the birds here. They just drop their eggs, and if you can make it through it unscathed, awesome. Now this feels a little forced, that it was like an area specific. My castle. That would be a dope castle to live in. What I appreciate when they started putting these castles in the Mega Man games, it just made it feel even more like an epic adventure. Like, here you are on the outside, you're storming the gates to get in. What I didn't like about this one is, like, it seems like they just put these areas in intentionally to make you use your items, because you can play through a majority of this game and not use any of the items. So it's like they built these in specifically just for the sake of having you use the items. So we'll refill number 3 here. So at the very beginning of the stream, I was saying when I was a little kid, I would play the shit out of this game. Like, I loved it. And this is right about the part that I would get to, and when I was way younger, I was never able to beat. It was this part right here. And I didn't know about, like, farming energy refills or anything like that. I didn't realize that that's what that little thing was there for if you messed up. But this part right here, you have to be so precise in your placement of these items and being able to latch onto the ladder there. It doesn't look that hard, but I guarantee you, if you've never played this game, or if it's been a while since you've played it, it is frickin' brutal to get through. Now, seeing that I am doing relatively well here... Oh yeah, there's Quick Man. Look at all that pink glory. Mega Man just swimming in the pink there. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm flying through this I'm dead. I'm flying through this relatively quick. Ugh, and I gotta do that again. That's right, it starts back here. I think, though, just in the interest of, like, getting through this game and whatnot, my memory being a little hazy, there is a point in Wily's castle where you have to use Crash Man to defeat the end boss, and it's a bunch of, like, cannons and walls strategically placed, and if you don't do the pattern right, you die and you run out of all of your items, and you basically have to just, like, go in repeatedly, like, let yourself die and start that part of the castle over again. So, it is beyond annoying. So I may do a little bit of a save state, cheat at that part just to be able to get through it instead of having to watch the same part of the level over and over and over and over again. And excuse me while I maybe go quiet during, yeah, see, Shadow knows what's up. It's just terrible. I'm probably going to go quiet during this part so I can focus on the jumps, because they're very precarious here. Ugh. And I die on the top of the goddamn dragon. So speaking of save state cheats and being cheap, I think I'm going to do that just so we can get through the dragon. I'm tired of going through this and having to do the item number 1 spot too. And I'm running pretty low. No, I don't want to Crash Man on that, so... although when I did my Mega Man 1 stream, once I said I was going to start doing, like, save state stuff, I made it through pretty handily, so let's cross our fingers and hope that is the case here. But it's so easy to fall off your platforms or this little ladder here to try to just inch forward just a little, a little bit, just to get that perfect spot to do this. Alright. And if there's some way you can farm items off of those, I would love to know how, but if anything, it's just a trap to get you to fall off the ladder. So I'm going to save here, and we'll return to game, and we'll go to Quickman, and we're going to try to get this dragon here. I remember though, once I was able to like finally get to this part and just like, oh man, these jumps are like so hard. I wonder what kind of crazy boss I'm gonna run into. And then you see that big monstrosity pop up behind you, and it's holy shit. So, oh god, oh god. Come on, come on. There we go. See? All I have to do is talk about using the save states, and I get through it. Thank God. So this one wasn't that bad. I think in the next part of the castle here, it's the Guts Dozer, which, that's my guy, Guts Man. I freaking love him. And I love that they design the levels to like follow along with like where you are in the castle. So we just stormed the gates, made it through there, and now we're in like the sewage, like plumbing areas of the castle. And you can use these little propeller guys here to farm, refilling your energy. I need health because this guy's just kicking my ass. If you don't have any of item number 2, you're screwed here. So be wary of that, and you have to be careful on where you put this because you'll get to the entire end and you'll hit the wall and you'll die. So you have to be careful. The only thing that sucks is you burn through so many of your crash bombs here. That was kind of a nice little give. That was also a very nice give. Wow, this like never happens. 3 for 3. That's a very rare occurrence. So down the ladder, but if I remember right, you can't just go plummeting down here and like, yeah, they show you if you're not, look at all of the great things you miss on the other side because you didn't do it right. Oh well. Oh, I should have refilled something there. Oh well. Okay, and this just shows you like you have to be careful with where you're just dropping down to. So here, we'll go item 2, fly across and drop straight down. Okay, this is I think this is the checkpoint in the level here. And the screw guys come through here. So once again, another area which you can refill your item stuff. And hopefully gain some life, maybe a 1-up or 2, that would be great, like that. I'm gonna just run ahead, plow through and get it. We'll reach a wall here coming up where we need item 3. But of course we gotta go past these crushers or smushers or whatever you want to call them. So item 3, oh, I sent it up too high, that sucks. And it's gonna sit up there and burn a ton of it away. So catch it on the upswing there. Damn it! Wow, that was some amateur type shit right there that I just pulled. So we go back through here. We gotta go through the screw guys. I'm sorry guys, that was terrible. But the nice thing is that we can kill them off pretty easily with a turbo shot. Alright, I'm feeling good about that. We'll make it through this time. Alright, here we go. Plow through. Hey, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I'm able to do this on full life now. There we go. Okay. Come down. Alright, go back up, go back up. Okay. That worked out way better. Or maybe this isn't the Guts Dozer. Maybe it's the like boss that just comes flying. Dang it, I should have ran through there. Oh well. Maybe it's the like boss where the walls like come out at you. I can't remember. Shadow, if you're still here, is that the boss that I'm going up against? I just for the life of me can't remember. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so this one, he's not too bad. It's just more of, like, waiting around is what you do. And gradually as you kill them, you start to, they start to get faster. See, I always thought too, like, that the spots that break away... You're still here. Awesome. Cool, dude. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I always thought that these areas were like holes in the floor that you couldn't jump on, so I always was like really nervous playing through it. Oh, got me. Ugh, and I gotta go through this again. See, I gotta not talk so much during the boss fights. That's what gets me. But I'll definitely have enough Metal Man to get through it. Am I going to be lucky enough and get any 1-ups to pop up here? Gotta watch you play Shovel Knight. Oh, hey Kamran, what's up, buddy? Yeah, well, I did record a bunch of it the other night. I think, oh, I got a 1-up here. Awesome. I think I'm going to do Shovel Knight again sometime this week, because I'm going to definitely, I've committed to it. I'm just going to beat Mega Man 2 tonight. So, I'm going to do Shovel Knight. I'll see if maybe either tomorrow night or Wednesday night is when I'll fire up Shovel Knight again. I did fall in love with that game. That was so good. They are, I would say Shovel Knight is a very, very forgiving game too. I like it a lot. So I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to burn through an E-Tank here just so I can keep hammering away and get through this as quick as possible. And watch, I probably won't even take enough damage to like necessitate it, but oh well. There we go. Wow, isn't that typically what happens? I used up an E-Tank and I'm not even taking like any damage. There it is. Now I justified it. You used the Buster? Okay. Yeah, the Buster, it works well here too. I just like using Metal Man, because you can aim it to get up there before they just come like dropping down on top of your head. But I do not know that the Buster is effective in that area. Okay, now we are getting to so if you wanna burn through your crash bombs and get those, you can. I never have, never found it to be necessary. But what I do like to do here is like I'll refill Metal Man, just because he's you kind of need him, but you can use item 1 to get across here and wait for it to disappear. And we'll fill up more Metal Man. And I think, why not, we'll drop down and kill this like snail thing and get a little bit of health. So we gambled on it and we lost. And here we go. Now they're bringing back big jumps, reintroducing you to the water physics of this game, and there should be a big fish that comes out here, I think. There he is. To make these really big jumps that you didn't think you would typically be able to make. I save up the Metal Blade for Dr. Wily, as I typically do too, and Shadow, if you watch my Mega Man challenges, oh, I didn't upload it yet. I did the challenge on Dr. Wily's the Wily machine, and there's a pretty neat trick where you don't even have to use the Metal Blade at all. You just have to make sure that you have Heatman and Crashman's weapons fully charged to be able to beat him in like 25 seconds if you execute it properly. So I think I'm gonna save here Yes, we'll rewrite it. Okay, and we'll return to the game, because now we have... Oh, I see we got a fourth person that joined the stream. Thank you and welcome. We're getting pretty close to wrapping up Mega Man 2. We're doing the faded drop by the spikes here. I hate this drop. It is pretty cool that they recreated it in Mega Man 3 during the replay of Sparkman's stage. But just you gotta be careful. Those little spikes, the hitboxes, and that is some bullshit right there. That's a trap. That's a trap that the game designers threw in, and it's like a throwback to Mega Man 1, where it was just like intentional traps they put in just to piss you off and kill you right away and make you replay the level. Alright, so here is the Guts Dozer, I want to say. And if I remember right, he is weak against... I think it's Quick Man. Again. So here we are, suited up in beautiful pink. And you gotta jump up. I was gonna say, I can jump up there. There we go. Just blast him in the face with boomerangs and, and call it good. Getting ever closer to Wily, so now we're getting to the part where it's like Wily's trap rooms, if you will. So here we can refill all of our good stuff. I'm going to refill item 2. I know I use that later on in this stage. And item 1, no. We'll go in with full metal blade. That sounds good. Up the ladder, up the ladder. So it all seems pretty harmless as you start playing through this. And ooh, that's nice. Let's refill item 1. I don't think I need item 3 for anything anymore, but here's where they start tripping you out. Like, oh, okay. You're accustomed to being able to run across here and it's fine. And then once you start going up to the higher levels, more Nintendo nonsense. This right here. This seems like a harmless Dead Space whatever. You can use Bubble Man to show you where there's holes in the floor. If you're like me and you're kind of lazy with it, you just fire up a rocket and take it across. So after they've shown you that, you get really nervous walking across this. Okay, no big deal. And I see another person has joined the stream. Thank you for joining. Welcome. But we are not going to do the invisible floor, dealing with any of that. We're just going to whip right across it. These here, this should tell you everything you need to know if you want to get that E-Tank. There's a hole right there. And you can't jump across it with with this limited. You play Mega Man 8-bit Deathmatch. Oh wow, talk about a flashback of a game. I know there's another guy watching the stream right now who introduced me to the video of that. I did a long time ago. I played that game and I thought it was super cool. I got just forgot you can't just drop down here. Anyway, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie though, I was not good at it at all, but I did think the concept of it was really, really, really neat. How about you? Like, how much do you play of that? I'm honestly surprised the servers are still running for that if it's still going. Okay, this elevator, it's not too stressful. You just gotta time your fall right, and then you have to be careful because it will push you right off the edge there if you're not careful. And I think there's one more of that, so yeah, now they introduce the I play a lot. Okay, no, that's really cool. I didn't even know that the servers were still active for that game and whatnot. I tried to get good at it and play it quite a bit when it first came out, but like I said, I was awful at it, and I was, if anything, I was like a free kill boost to anybody that was playing on my map there. But it is a really neat like concept to be able to play as some of the like other robot masters and get their weapons and play that. I was talking about it on another video that I see this right here too, as I'm getting sidetracked. You think you can fall and just make it to that platform, but you can't. I guarantee you can't. You never will be able to, so don't try. But on a video that I have yet to upload here, I was saying the other game that was really cool where you could play as the Robot Masters for once was a game called Mega Man Soccer. And that was on the Super Nintendo back in the day. Yes, they did make a Mega Man Soccer game, and it was surprisingly good. It wasn't bad at all. I wholeheartedly enjoyed it. If I could get a Super Nintendo emulator, which maybe I'll find a way to stream on off of my computer with like all my emulators and ROMs and stuff. Yeah, I'll try to play some Mega Man Soccer at some point in time. So here's the boss that I hate. It was good, yeah. All right, so you, Shadow, I take it that you've played it and that you know that game. So here's the boss that Shadow and I were talking about of that we hate. This thing is just awful to try to get through. You need Crash Man, and you can get through it better if you have some of the items, which we're pretty good on. I think item number 1 is what you primarily use to get through this. So let's go ahead here, and I am going to save it just because I said I'm not going to play this level over and over and over again when I eventually die. Yeah, save. Yep. Alright, here we go. So, alright, I need to use item 1. If you blow up that one, that's a trap. Okay, and I'm gonna get shot here. I hate how slow these can be. So you do this, and yep. I'm really wishing I had an E-Tank right now, but I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. Ugh, fuck. And this is where I should have had more of item 3. Oh god, this is not going good for me. Okay, so now it's a matter of A, surviving, and hitting the ones. So like this, you have to blow up that wall. But I think they lock onto you so easily. Okay. Oh shit. I am in a bad spot here. Well, let's see. Yeah, that kind of screwed me over. Anyway, luckily we saved, and we can go right back to it. So yeah, I hate this puzzle, I really do. I know there's a way, like this wall right here, that if you hit it just right, you can blow up that one that's above it there. But I did not hit it just right. Oh, how I wish I had an E-Tank right now. That would be nice. Okay, well, I'm forced to go down here and do this one. So I think what I'm going to do is item 3 up here. And okay. And I've messed this one up. Okay, what I need to do is try to get really crafty here and see if I can... Nope. Dang Okay, let's try this again. Man, yeah, I am just not doing so hot here. Let's try. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay, dodge that. That's good. Okay, well, I'm doing better on life, and I'm not feeling as stressed here, so that's good. So we come down here, and then we gotta blow this guy up. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm gonna item 3 up this. Now, am I gonna have enough shots to... No! To take that out. This one always... Save? Oh! That is a valid point. I can save, right? Alright, oh, Shadow, that's kind of risky. I'll save, though. And we'll see how we do here. So, so now I need to find a way to get up there. I think what I can do, though, is go like this. There it is. That's what I need to do. Shadow, my man, you gave me the ability to rethink through that. But that is hands down one of the worst bosses ever, and it screws you over. It really does. So thank you, Shadow, for telling me to save there and giving me that opportunity to think through it. So now we're on the home stretch. We just got to get through the Robot Master Rush, which we are unfortunately out of Crash Man, so that's going to suck heading into Wily, but I think there's opportunities to refill it. But most of these bosses all die to Metal Man anyway, except for Heat Man. He is Mr. Bubble Man. Now I don't want to get caught on the teleporter there because these guys all drop health, which is very forgiving considering how unforgiving Mega Man 1 was. And I'm just running into all the guys that don't take Metal Man's weapon here. There we go. Alright, let's see if I get lucky here. Hey, finally an enemy that takes metal blades. And we'll take them to the face. Dead. Take your energy, thank you. We'll just leave the metal blade on, because there's a good chance I'm going to run into more guys. Yep, good old Bubble Man. Ah. And off the teleporter. Quick Man. The worst boss is Shade Man. Oh, that's from, is that Mega Man 7 that he was in? He's the vampire guy, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna freeze him with Flash Man. It drains half of his life, and now, because I don't have any quick bombs, I think I can hit him with Airman, and that does enough damage. There we go. Yeah, Mega Man 7 and 8 I'm not overly familiar with. I did play through them once when I was younger, but yeah, just wasn't... I know 7 was on the Super Nintendo, it was good, but I was pretty committed to Mega Man X at that time, which are also great games. Well, X2 and X3, I would say. Metal Man, he will die with 1 or 2 shots of his own weapon. That's pretty sad. And last we have Crashman, who you give him a couple tornadoes to the face, and he dies. So what really sucks is I'm not going to be able to go into Wily with any crash bombs for his final form, so that sucks, but here's a little trick of what you can do. Charge up Heatman to his full blast, and it's one shot there that'll kill that. And if you have any crash bombs left, you can fire one or two into his final form here, and it'll just destroy him instantly. But you can spam a bunch of metal blades like that and plow through them too. So here we are. We're in the home stretch here of of Mega Man 2. It's you! Shadow the Hedgehog is really Dr. Wily in disguise. No. Alright, so this is the only stage that doesn't have any music. You just get the lava drippings. And you get to use one of the most anticlimactic weapons in all of video games in the lead bubble to defeat Dr. Wily. But if anybody watched, ooh, that does a lot of damage. If you watched any of my Mega Man 1 live stream, I was talking about how when you beat the Mega Man games, at least 1 and 2, you're in the suit where you're wearing gray and white. The first one is Cut Man, and this one is Bubble Man. So here we go. Dun dun dun. It's Dr. Wily. No, he's an alien? What? And he has such a simplistic pattern. He just goes in a figure 8 around the screen and shoots his little pea shooters at you. And I'm probably gonna die here. Wow. I didn't realize how much his little pea shooters did in damage. Wow. That was pathetic. We'll get through it here, though. I got faith in it. Faith in myself. I just gotta not take any hits from these lava drops. I forgot how much damage they do to you when you get hit by them. Did anybody in the stream ever play Commander Keen? Because that sounds like a sound effect that they used in that game. Talk about going back to like old school video games. Commander Keen. Safe from Roombas in this one though. Very, very true. I did dodge the death Roombas in this game. Okay. Alright, so here we go again. Dr. Wily in the alien form. Let's just beat this and end. And you know what, just for the sake of it though, we are gonna save here. X Collection is good and should come to the PS4. I agree. I would pay good money for a X remastered series on the PS4. I would love that. Alright, Dr. Wily. Let's see. Yep, figure 8 pattern. Not too bad. Oh, I should have done better there. There we go. There we go. A couple more shots and he'll be done for. There we go. Look at that. Mega Man 2 completed in one night. That was a good stream. About an hour and a half to do it. Not too bad. So yeah, it was really Dr. Wily controlling a hologram the entire time. Big shocker there. I'm sorry, Mega Man. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. So once again, you are led to believe that you have thwarted the evil plans of Dr. Wily, and there's peace in the world again. The ending of this game never really made sense to me. It's like he's walking and he's like going through the seasons and he's wearing the suits that reflect the colors of the seasons, and he looks really depressed. Like, oh man, I don't have any more ass to kick or people to kill, or oh man. It's kind of like the end of like the Incredible Hulk TV show, you know. He's walking and he's all depressed and he's trying to hitchhike back to his lab, you know, Bruce Banner. So maybe that's the connection. Mega Man is Bruce Banner. And I don't get like what he's looking at here. Like, is he in the distance of the town, the little village that he just saved, or what? And then he leaves his helmet. It's like, screw it, I'm retiring. I'm done for good. So, thank you everybody that decided to come out tonight and watch the live stream, and anybody who might be watching this as a recorded version. Shadow, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel here. I will be live streaming a lot more Mega Man as well as other games in the future. So, yeah, it was a pleasure having you on and being able to talk with you throughout the stream here, as well as you, Cameron. Thank you. And here you get to see all the fine minds that created Mega Man 2 and the different bosses behind them. A whole bunch of names that I just am not able to to pronounce at all. But this was a good stream, much better than Mega Man 1 went for me. So next in the line will be Mega Man 3, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break from Mega Man here. I'm getting kind of burnt out from playing it as I was recording a bunch of episodes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shadow, as well. I definitely appreciate it. That's awesome. The support that I get from people in doing this means a ton to me. I'm very, very grateful, so thank you guys both. But I am getting a little burnt out on doing Mega Man stuff here. I've been playing through the challenges and recording lots of different episodes on those, as well as doing some Peggle stuff as well, which has been fun. It's been cool doing Peggle. But I am also going to be looking at picking up Day of the Tentacle here when it comes out for free on PSN, which, if you ever played Maniac Mansion, that's the follow-up to that game. And Maniac Mansion is just a wonderfully inappropriate game. It was primarily on DOS, but then they put it out on the Nintendo. So being able to play the sequel for that and being able to download it for free is fantastic. So I'm going to wrap up the stream here in the next couple minutes. Shadow, let me know if you got me added. I like watching games I probably won't play myself, plus I like your commentary. Cool. Thank you. Good to know that I can be somewhat entertaining. Thank you. That means a lot to me. So once again, thank you guys for coming out and watching this, and thanks to everybody that's been watching the recorded versions of it on YouTube. Once again, though, follow along with me on Instagram to get updates on when I'm going to be doing live streams, as well as Day of the T was excellent. Cool. Well, I might be hitting you up for tips then. But yeah, follow me on Instagram for my Magic the Gathering nonsense that I have on there. I'm getting really close to loading up content for that as well. Yeah, so once again, I appreciate everybody hanging out. Shadow, if you have a YouTube channel, well, I'm definitely going to subscribe to you on there and hope that you can join me again for more live streams. Thank you, and have a good night, everybody. Oh, what is my name? My name on YouTube is just Daretti Spaghetti. So if you look on YouTube, it's Daretti space spaghetti, Spaghetti. There you can find me on YouTube. Let me know your YouTube name here as well, and I can fire up my computer here really quick and get you added as well. Or at least jot down your name in a memo on my phone so I can add you. It's Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay. I will find you on YouTube and subscribe to you, man. Yeah, thanks for coming out and watch. Duretti, yes, comrade. What can I do for you? And I see a fourth person join the stream. Thanks for joining up, but I have fully completed Mega Man 2 here, so please catch the recorded version being loaded up to YouTube here shortly. But I would appreciate it very much so if you wanted to subscribe to the channel and check out any further live streams that I have going on here in the future. Oh, just typing your name. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think I am gonna shut it down for the night here. So, Shadow, I will get you added on YouTube here shortly. And once again, thank you guys for watching tonight, and be on the lookout for other streams. Like I said, maybe I'll do tomorrow night. I'll do Shovel Knight, or what other game I come across, but it'll probably be Shovel Knight tomorrow or Wednesday, but I will let y'all know. Thanks, and have a good one. Whoops.